As 2024 draws to an end, I thought that I'd recap a lot of what I've done over the past year. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Stewart Lynch, and I've been creating YouTube videos on Swift and SwiftUI topics since January 2020 and have over 350 videos on my channel. Last year alone, I released over 60 videos covering a wide range of topics, including the creation of full SwiftUI apps. So let's take a look at what I released in case you missed it. I started the year by completely revamping my series on using Xcode for source control. In 7 videos, you'll learn the ins and outs of source control with Xcode, including using GitHub Desktop to manage your remote repositories. Throughout the year, I created 2 apps that focused on new or changes to popular Swift APIs so that you can learn from and take what you need to add components to your own apps. The first was a 10-part series on using MapKit to create a trip planner, and the other was a 7-part series on WeatherKit so that you could add forecast data to apps that you were creating. I myself am always learning, so I have another ongoing series that I call Deeper Understanding, where I take a deep dive into single topics that you may or may not be too familiar with. I created another 3-part series to show you how you can include a camera and or a photo picker to your apps, and also include a zoomable scroll view for your added photos. I have another ongoing playlist series where I focused on some techniques that you may wish to include in your apps, like a custom calendar view for displaying tallies, or adding a dynamic FAQ system to your apps where you can update the FAQ remotely without having to create a new version or release a new version of your app. The topics are all varied, but you might find one of them interesting enough to give it a look. After WWDC, I spend June and July learning the new APIs myself, and come August, I start releasing those videos one at a time that focus on new and updated APIs released during WWDC. I finished the year with another multi-part series where I take you through creating an iOS app and a watchOS app that focuses on app intents and Siri shortcuts. I had the opportunity to speak at Deep Dish Swift last year, but unfortunately I caught COVID a couple of days before the conference and I had to cancel. However, I did record what I was going to speak on and released it as a video. Now, fortunately for me, I've been invited back this year and I look forward to presenting on a very similar topic, and I hope to see you there. I'm always fascinated by the latest techniques and discovered Notebook LM, and I uploaded a blog post that I created several years ago and had it create an interview out of that post. So that might be an interesting listen for some about my software development path. Now, you can find all of these videos on my YouTube channel, but you may find it easier to use my free channel listing app to explore and watch videos directly within the app. You can search by tag or keyword and search for both title and video description. The app's available on Gumroad for free. Just enter 0 for the amount you wish to pay. Of course, if you want to support my work, I certainly wouldn't object to a small donation. And finally, I want to tell you that I'm creating a full multi-target Swift and SwiftUI course that'll be available sometime early in the new year. It'll be available through Teachable for only $30, and I'll cover the creation of a Mac menu bar app where I'll fetch jokes from a Jokes API so you can give yourself a smile any time of the day. The app will also include an iOS and watchOS target and include configurable desktop widgets. So subscribe to my channel or follow me on any one of my social accounts to get updates. So here's wishing you all the best of the season, and I look forward to creating and sharing more content with you in 2025 and beyond.